Boy, Morty, I gotta tell you, ooh, I'm on the edge of my seat. That was, intense.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Esports Money, ZSM, Mac10, whatever you want to call me, and welcome to another edition of VRForce. I know it's Thursday and we should be talking emulation, but we're not. If you're upset about that, let me know in the comments. Today we're going to be talking about the cheapest and easiest mounts for your Oculus wall sensors. For your Oculus sensors, it's going to be a wall sensor when I'm done with it. I currently have two. Got to have a third one on the way, probably ordering that today. Anyway, let's get into the mount. So, a guy named Wabamad on Reddit posted this simple idea, and I fell in love with it. For $10, $9.98 with tax, I got the materials to make 4 of these guys. I only need 3, but I got the materials to make 4, and it seems like it's going to work perfectly. I haven't mounted it yet. I have the command strips. I just haven't put them on my wall yet. And it seems like it's going to work perfectly. What you need is... you need 4 of these screws. They are 1-inch nylon, 1/4 inch width, 20 gauge or 20 thread density screws. And then you're going to you're going to need appropriate nuts for them. So one of these guys. And then a rubber washer like the one I have here. I have 4 of these as well. And then the L bracket is 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches made of metal. I'm not sure exactly the material. It might be aluminum. I don't know. The reason that you use plastic. So why plastic and not, like galvanized steel or some other kind of metal? So you have, if you own an Oculus, you have 4, or you have 2 sensors if you have the touch, and you have 1 if you don't, unless you bought extra sensors. I have 2, ordering the 3rd. And so this unscrews right here. About this far down. It's pretty easy. Just give it a light twist. And the thread gauge is 20 gauge, 1/4 inch with 20 density. And if you screw this all the way in, you can see, based on this guy's picture, it's pretty close. It's aesthetically, it's not bad. I tried to copy his formula 1-to-1. And so again, why plastic? Sorry, I'm getting off track. So use plastic because this is made of metal. I feel like that's brushed aluminum, not sure, or brushed and painted aluminum, but regardless, it's metal, and this is plastic. So if something starts to wear away the threads on something, the plastic threads are going to wear out, while this will remain intact. So the $2.50 mounting kit that I got will wear out before this. So again, what you need is an L bracket that's 2.5 inches by 2.5. He says his are 3. I think they're 2.5, though they look like mine, and mine are 2.5. 2.5 by 2.5. You want an appropriate washer, and you get a nut, and then a 1-inch, 1/4 inch with 20 thread density screw. It's the same as a normal camera. It cost me $9.98 at my local hardware store. I went to a Lowe's. I didn't even go to one of my small town local stores. I went to Lowe's, and it was like $10 for 4. And the local AV store sells wall camera mounts for $17.99 each. Was the cheapest of all of their mounts, and they were suction cup base, and they were janky as hell. This isn't the most aesthetically pleasing, but it won't stick out too bad. You can spray paint it if you want to, and I trust it. This metal is not going to break. Another reason that we use plastic is because it's light. Not that it really matters, because this is significantly heavier than these 3 parts, but the softest material that you can get going into something that you care about like this, and the lightest material you can get is also encouraged. Another great thing about this is because everything up here is plastic or rubber, so things are going to be pretty hard to wear away because they're not rubbing against things in ways that could cause them to break down. You can take a flathead screwdriver and rotate your camera once you have it installed if you need to. You can change your angles if you want to on the fly. You have enough space, as you can see in this photo, to do whatever you want with it. So it's pretty solid. I strongly recommend this. I will be putting the command strips on the back of mine and mounting them this evening. One last bit of knowledge. When you get these, assume it's going to be covered in dust, dirt, or debris, and wipe down any surface that's going to be touching the command strip, because you want that to hold. On the wall behind me, right up here, is a command strip that was holding up a speaker. I took the speaker down to do work on the cabling setup around it, but and I haven't put it back up because I'm lazy. But that command strip has held a speaker that's several times the weight of this for like 5 months now, consistently without any issue. So they are tough and very reliable. However, I would recommend going with the 3M brand Velcro command strips, just because. Are you going to gamble with this $60 to $80 sensor? I'm not. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Hey y'all, Esports Money's here, and here's my face. If you enjoyed that content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. And if you want to support the channel further, you can check out the Amazon affiliate links in the video description to buy all of the computer hardware that I own and use on a regular basis. And there's also an Amazon Prime referral link, so if you do not have Amazon Prime and are considering getting it, you can use that link. It costs you no additional money and helps support the channel. So thanks a lot, and see y'all around.